What is up, YouTube? Jacob Bob here. I'm bringing you guys a brand new video, and thank you guys so much for tuning into another video. It really does mean a lot to me, and I really do appreciate everyone that does stop by and just watches the videos. It means a lot. So thank you guys so much for that. I did say I was gonna upload every other day, but I didn't want to upload a video without a thumbnail because I can't really create my own. So yeah, because my thumbnail editor was busy for a few days, so I was like, okay, maybe this is a chance for me to situate myself, get everything planned out, and here we go. So in this video, we're gonna be doing a Washington Wizards rebuild with Deni Avdija. I mean, I did a Wizards rebuild when they traded for Russell Westbrook, but I don't think that went out that well. So here we are again. So we got Russell Westbrook, Bradley Beal. I mean, they've been killing it. Russell Westbrook, a little less on the efficiency part, but like he's been getting the triple doubles. I mean, Beal's been crazy out here. Rui just came back. He's been pretty solid. Thomas Bryant has been really great, except for his defense. Davis has not been showing out as much as I'd like him to. Troy Brown, haven't seen enough of him. Mo, same with him. Ish has been great. Danny has been a nice sharpshooter. Robin Lopez and Raul Neto, I've seen a lot from them. So, and then I've seen a lot of Isaac Bonga defensively. So, right now the team is looking like this. There is some change I want to do. Like, I don't understand why we need a lot of small forwards. And if we're not going to be using the efficiency of, like, Mo Wagner or someone like that, if we're going to keep using Robin Lopez, I don't see why we need him on the team. So, let me just see what's out there for them. I'd rather trade Robin Lopez in my eyes, right? And Ish Smith, I mean, in 2K, I mean, in real life, they might ball out. But, like, in 2K, Raul Neto is not going to give you buckets, right? So, Robin Lopez and Raul Neto maybe can give me a better power forward, or Tyus Jones, or Chris Dunn. I think I traded for Chris Dunn in my last one. We don't need Nemanja Bjelica. Maybe if there's a better center out here, Jakob Poeltl. I can take Jakob Poeltl from you guys, right? Or Tyus Jones, and then we get John Conchar. I'll do this trade. We might not keep that trade going, but I'll have it in the back of my head just in case we need it later down the road. And I'd rather start Deni in the starting lineup, and then instead of Troy Brown can still get a decent amount of minutes here. But yeah, Deni's gonna start for us. See how many minutes we can get him. All right, give him about starter minutes, so about 25, and I think that'd be good. So I mean, I kind of hope this team can make up the playoffs. I mean, that's what the goal is. I feel like first round exit, no, but second round exit is something that is a possibility. So let's simulate a few days into the season, and next season I probably will fire Scott Brooks, just because I don't know, I feel like he's not utilizing Deni as much as we'd like him to. There's a lot of spots where he can be utilized even more. And at the moment, we were looking solid, but then we just went on a horrible losing streak. And I still want to keep above 500 by the end of the season. So if we ever make a trade somewhere, we will make a trade. And we're definitely going to have to make a trade. So who's not, like, doing well for us? Oh. Yikes. Okay, so Davis is doing okay. Rui I don't want to trade Rui, but we need a third scoring option. And I don't know where we get that from, right? So Tyus Jones, maybe it is Thomas Bryant that I do trade away. I mean, I could make him the power forward and move him. I don't hate Thomas Bryant. In 2K, he just sucks. So him, and we should be pretty solid by the next year. So we can try to see what we can get for this pick. Jonas Valanciunas and Brandon Clark. Jonas Valanciunas is having a great season. Or Julius Randle and Mitchell Robinson. But we would have an excess amount of power forwards at that point. Or we can get on to Sabonis. Ooh, we have a few options here. I kind of like this trade. Even though we would have an excess amount of power forwards, we get a solid small center that we'd like. Or we go Mitchell Robinson for cheap, good defensive center, and we also get Julius Randle. Interesting. We have Julius Randle for one more season. And a player option. Honestly, I want to do this trade. Can I do this without giving up a pick? You guys want Ish Smith? No. I would rather do this with seconds, if possible, right? Ish Smith, Austin Rivers, Mo Wagner, Austin Rivers. How good of a season is Austin Rivers having? No. I'll do the original deal. We'll get Julius Randle and Mitchell Robinson on the team. And now, sure. I don't know how well. Davis Bertans is having a great season. I think that, honestly, like having a lot of forwards off the bench is fine because Deni can play. I don't know. One of them, they'll figure it out, right? So maybe this is the turning point. We'll go to the All-Star break, see if we start picking up any games. Maybe Julius Randle is the key player to this. I mean, that's the trade deadline. We did go on a run, so yeah, the team is looking better than what we started with. So I'm going to simulate the rest of the season. I'll catch you guys in a minute. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we were not above 500, just barely out of it. LaMelo Ball, yada, yada, you know, all the good guys. Do we have anyone on the Wizards? I mean, we might have Bradley Beal. But we do not. Rookies, we might have. Nope, we don't have any rookies. And we did make the playoffs with the 7th seed. See, I knew in the West, in the East, it would have been less stacked. Yeah, Julius Randle came out and balled for us. I like to pick up a Mitchell Robinson. He's a good center for this team. He get the boards and he'll get the blocks. He won't really score as much, but it's all right. So we are going against the Philadelphia 76ers, where they have Dwight and Joel Embiid in the backcourt. The front court, sorry, excuse me. But we got Julius Randle, so it's going to be really interesting to see how we attempt to win this, right? Game 2 goes to them. I mean, I'm expecting like a sweep, but we do take one game of them. Bradley Beal, Russell Westbrook, oh my goodness, having a game. Troy Brown, no thank you. All right, so Philadelphia goes to the conference finals, and then they lose. So, season 1 wasn't that bad. I think I really want to fire Scott Brooks this offseason. We do have, what pick do we have? The 16th pick, which isn't that bad. Scott Brooks, I did like you for a decent amount of our years, but it's time for an end, right? I mean, you were not getting us anywhere, really, realistically speaking. Then assistant Trent Peterson, trainer Randy Martin, and we get all of them. Cool. So now we have 3 training camps. We get rid of our coach. We should upgrade pretty significantly, and then see what we got in our draft pick. The 16th pick, we got a few options. Ibu Dianko-Baji. I don't think I'm going to go that low, so we might be able to make a trade. I like Davis Bertans, but not $10 million worth of Davis Bertans, so we can see what we can get out for him. Zach LaVine, move Bradley Beal to the small forward spot. A lot of guard play there. Jeremy Grant wouldn't be bad. Danilo Gallinari, not paying him $20 million for that. Precious wouldn't be bad. I mean, he's a young option. We could have him come off our bench because we do have Rui. I gotta remember that we still have Rui to come off our bench. Christian Wood, I feel like I just did a trade for Christian Wood. DeJounte Murray, I like DeJounte Murray a lot, and I don't know if you guys know that he's my most improved this season. So I'm gonna do this trade. I mean, we send Davis back to Washington, we get Jakob Poeltl out of it, and we get a solid point guard. So that'd be pretty solid. I'm gonna simulate to the end of this season, see what we're working with, and Julius Randle, Troy Brown, welcome back. All right, I'm back. Sorry, I had to go get something. So we got the qualifying offers for Isaac Bonga. He didn't play a single minute for us. He didn't shoot bad last season, but I'm not going to sign him back. $2 million is a little bit too much for me. We still have, we don't really have money because we have a few decent amount of people on contracts here. So, what do I want to move? Maybe Julius Randle, even though he did fantastic for us, he didn't shoot the 3 ball that well, but we can see what we can get for him. All right, we're back. More phone calls after phone calls. Julius Randle, I want to see what we can get for you and maybe Jakob Poeltl. Even though Jakob Poeltl is not a bad option, just like to see what's out there for you guys. Gordon Hayward, Buddy Hield, Tyus Jones, RJ Hampton, Sekou, OG. OG might be nice. Christian Wood, Eric Gordon, Davis. Okay, there's really nothing out here. Maybe like in the offseason. Julius Randle's making $18 million. So that's like the only almost $20 million. That's realistically the only problem I'm having. We have an option to get Precious on this team, which isn't a bad pickup at all. In my opinion, I think he'd be a solid backup power forward, especially since look at his numbers. And if actually in 2K he does really well, so I'm gonna pick him up. It doesn't seem really realistic to get him on the team, but it is what it is. So now we got our point guard situation. We got shooting guard. We need a backup shooting guard. Small forward I can rock with here. Power forward I'm good with, and the center I'm good with. So we just need a backup shooting guard, and it's probably gonna have to be one of these guys. I don't really, unless Brent Forbes wants to come. Brent Forbes is pretty solid in my opinion. So we'll get Brent Forbes on the team. We'll sign him to a decent amount of contract. Ish Smith, I'll bring you back too. You weren't that bad. you're looking pretty solid out there. So we'll get both of those guys back on the team. Let's go to the player progression, see what we're working with here. And Russell Westbrook goes down 1, not terrible, and everyone else basically goes up, except for Ish Smith and Boban, but it's all right. We can keep it going. Let's go to training camps. We got 3 because I did get the good guy. DeJounte Murray goes up to an A. Then we'll give it to Precious, who also goes to an A. Then we'll give it to Deni. A-, not bad at all. Looking pretty solid for this season right now. We got Russell Westbrook, Bradley Beal, Troy Brown, Precious Achiuwa, then Mitchell Robinson, DeJounte Murray off the bench, Rui Hachimura, Cassius Winston. I'm not sure how he got here, but he's here. And then there's that. Maybe we can get a trade for a better center out here. Maybe for Mo Wagner and Jakob Poeltl. We may have both power forwards. They both jump up in overall, and we might be able to get something going. So let's see what's out there. Wizards 2025 pick might look kind of nice out here. Kevin Love. No, we need a center. I totally forgot. Thomas Bryant, Kyle Kuzma, Karis LeVert. Could be another scoring option. Christian Wood, Jalen Smith, Kyle Lowry. We wouldn't need this. We'd have so many point guards. Unless we move him to a backup shooting guard. But no, we need a... Alright, is there anyone out here that's has a center like Drummond? I feel like Drummond is an option that could come here. I don't know how we'd manage that to happen, right? But he's an option. Anything else that's out here? Miles Turner, maybe. Miles Turner wouldn't be bad. He can stretch the floor. DeAndre Ayton, Evan Mobley, Karl Anthony Towns, Jokic, James Wiseman, Mitchell. Okay, so we just need a backup center, and Mitchell Robinson could be that. So let's go to the Cavaliers, talk to Drummond. And then I kind of want to put Deni still in our starting lineup. We can see how we can do that. Okay, we can definitely do this trade by not giving up much. So we'll give you guys Mo Wagner also. Oh. Did I just finesse them? Not really sure. So I want to still start. I feel like Deni over Troy Brown is slightly better in my opinion. So we're going to have Deni start in the starting lineup. Then Cassius Winston, not really sure where you came from or who you are, but you're here, right? So we'll see what we can do with you. I'm not sure if you're a great player or if you're just all right. So yeah, we got a nice young core, young team. I'm gonna see what we can get for one more trade, maybe him, and then maybe Seth Curry. I mean, I'll take Seth Curry, right? I mean, who wouldn't? Sharpshooter off the bench, basically filling out that shooting guard position that I really do need. And I think we'll be good to go. I'm gonna Troy Brown, you're gonna go back to the bench, and I think we'll be good to go. There's nothing much to do here. I don't really want Cassius to get any minutes, just because I don't really know how he plays or what kind of role he does play for this team. So yeah, I'd rather keep it going with like Seth Curry and Troy Brown and the rest of the team I do already have. So right now we got a lineup of Russell Westbrook, Bradley Beal, Deni, Precious Achiuwa, Andre Drummond off the bench, DeJounte Murray, Mitchell Robinson, Rui Hachimura, Troy Brown, and Seth Curry. A lot of scoring, a lot of defense. Our system does not fit. We'll go to 7 seconds as it does fit slightly better. So I'm going to simulate a few days into the season as I'm just going to adjust it manually so I can have the starting lineup that I feel like we should have for this lineup. But if the coach does seem like the other lineup, it works better for him, we might switch. But at the moment, we are looking pretty solid. So I'm going to simulate this rest of the season, and hopefully we can make it out of the first round. Washington is back on top with 55 wins as Giannis wins your MVP, Cade Cunningham Rookie of the Year, Cole Anthony, Giannis, James Wiseman, Steve Nash. Okay, so we were 1 game out. Not bad at all. Wizards, did we have anyone? I mean, I feel like I should see Bradley Beal up here a lot more than how many he's up here for. We're the second seed in the conference. Not bad at all. Behind the Brooklyn Nets. All right, this time we got scoring. Bradley Beal only averaged 20. Not bad. Russell Westbrook 17. 14 from DeJounte. 13 from Precious. 12 from Drummond. 11 from Deni. There we go. That's the breakout season that I needed for you. Even though it's only up like 4 points, it's still fantastic. I mean, average more assists, more rebounds, better shooting. Let's go. Rui, Troy Brown, Mitchell Robinson, Seth Curry. How did you shoot from 3? Ooh, not bad. I mean, not great, but not bad at all. Indiana, who do you got? Malcolm Brogdon, TJ Warren, Malik Beasley. Okay, so I don't know what they did with Oladipo, but it don't matter. New York, you got Thomas Bryant. That's right. And they got Kawhi and Cade Cunningham. That's a better than the 6th seed. That's a better than a 6th seed appearance, unless we're just better. 2-1, 2-2. Come on, pull through, pull through. I don't want to go to 2-3. There we go, and we take him in 6 as Kawhi, Bradley Beal, and Deni has 5 for 8. Wow, what a game by you. All right, conference finals against Milwaukee. Brooklyn got knocked out in the first round. They got Reggie Jackson, Drew Holiday, DeMar. That's a nice team. Very nice team, but it sucks that in 2K, both of them are getting older, and they won't produce as much as they usually should. Yeah, there we go. Giannis is trying, but like DeMar is not doing anything. Drew Holiday isn't really doing much. So there we go. And the finals against Dallas. Luka, what do you got for me? Goran Dragic, Otto Porter, Maxi Kleba, and Porzingis. That's a really great team. Game 1 goes to them. Game 2 goes to them. Game 3 goes to us. Game 4 goes to us. Come on, right here. Game 5 goes to them. All right, we ain't choking this. Come on. We're going to a 9-man rotation. They still want Deni to start. That's fantastic. Troy Brown isn't having that great, and then Seth Curry's doing all right. Come on, we gotta close this out, boys. And it seems like we're gonna have to jump in. That's literally what it seems like. We swung the 8th quarter pretty heavily. I mean, the 8th quarter, the 4th quarter pretty heavily there, and it seems like we want to fight back. I don't know. We'll see what's going on. Who has the ball? I really don't know if the possession is in our hands or the other guys' hands. So we'll make sure that we're not playing. Okay, so Porzingis is at the line, so he can take them up either 1 or 2. I don't know if this is the second one. All right, so yeah, so they'll take him up to 1. We still have a lot of players. I mean, things to play with. We don't have. Did Bradley Beal fall out? Is he out of the game right now? Oh, he did. Wow. All right, it's all right. We still got a good backcourt with Russell Westbrook and DeJounte. Both can kind of shoot and both can play pretty solid defense. Oh, Russell Westbrook all the way. No shot. But we got the board from Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson puts it back. Let's go. All right, right there. I thought they were going to run the pick and roll with him, but they did not. And Mitchell Robinson's rocking the number 23. Interesting. Does he? Is that the number he? No, he doesn't. I don't think so. I don't remember who actually rocks it. I think he actually does rock 23. Deni is on Otto Porter, so you don't have to play that good of a defense, but you have to play solid defense. And we do have the last possession. Wait, they foul us. Oh, because we're up 1. I forgot we're up 1. Russell Westbrook at the line. He has to make 2. All he has to do is make both. Makes the first one. Come on. You got to make the second one to solidify it. All right, Russell Westbrook does not make the second one. He gives them a chance to either take the lead, tie the game or win the game. That's really what it comes down to. All right, here we go. Luka getting in the ball. Oh, they also have Rudy Gay. Oh, Luka trying to go fast. Trey Burke wide open for 3. It's off. Thank you. Rudy, you just have to make 1. Make 2. Make 2 and we're solid, right? You make the first. Come on. Take it to game 7, Rudy. Take it to game 7. There we go. Rudy, take it to game 7. And we'll just sim to the end. And that should be game. There's no chance they win that, right? Okay, yeah, they did not win that. I thought they wouldn't. All right, there we go. We take it to game 7. Who popped off that game? I feel like there was Precious. Yeah, it was a good, valiant team effort, actually. Very solid. All right, last game. Come on, win it here, boys. And Luka wants to have other words for it, but we are up by 8, by 10, double digit. All right, that's it. That's the game. Bradley Beal gets his championship. So does Russell Westbrook. So does DeJounte Murray. Drummond. Deni played fantastic. He had a really good playoff run. 12-5-5. It's crazy. Because Deni's not that guy that's gonna be the star of this team. He's gonna be that role player. And it's fantastic to see how that turned out. Year number 2 wins the championship. Russell Westbrook's gonna dip pretty hard, so I don't really want to go back to back. So if you guys did enjoy this video, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you guys want to see next, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, guys.